Hello, beautiful and amazing people. My name is Amito Mitra here in Kampala, Uganda, East Africa. I hope you're all doing great and I hope that God is protecting all of you. What did I want to say? Hey, I want to say thank you so much for supporting me. You guys have really watched my videos, you've liked them, you've commented, you've subscribed to my channel, and I don't take that lightly. May God bless you all and bless you abundantly. I am so grateful. I have so many other videos that you guys will watch in the next episodes. I know in this video you guys are going to see something not so familiar, but I have a separate video that I talked about it. So just wait on that video and I'll be giving you all the details. I'll be spilling. I'll actually not be spilling. I'll be taking you through the whole process of me getting this ring, and of course some other videos that I have shot with my boyfriend. So the video I'm doing today is one of those most requested videos by you guys. You guys have been on my Facebook Messenger, on my Instagram, my WhatsApp, and in the comment section here on YouTube, requesting me to give you a story time of how boyfriend and I met, and that is what I'm going to do. That is what I am going to do today. I told you guys English is my problem. So I am giving you my side of the story today, and then probably in the next video, my boyfriend will give you his side of the story. Okay, I want to be as brief as I can because I don't want to speak English for a long time. English is not my friend at all. I've never imagined sitting down here and speaking English for more than 5 minutes without interruption. And this is what I'm going to do today, so kindly bear with me. Fast forward to the story. So at the beginning of this year, around early February, I got an email. I received an email from a stranger. I always receive emails from strangers. I no longer call them strangers because these are people who watch me here on YouTube. If you didn't know, most of the people who watch me on YouTube, okay, I don't know, but my analytics show that I have so many people from the US, the UK, Canada, and the UAE watching me, and I don't take that for granted. You guys, thank you, and thank you so much. So I received so many emails from people I have never seen, never met, and don't even have hope of ever meeting. But these are very kind people who are normally reaching out to say hi, to encourage me to continue doing my YouTube, or to reach out to a particular person that they normally want to help through me. So I've gotten so many of those people. I have friends here that I have never met. Like they were subscribers, they became viewers, and then they reached out to me and became my friends. But we've never even done video calls, but we communicate, we text and all those things. And to be realistic, sometimes I don't even think I will ever meet them, but I really thank God that YouTube brought them into my life because they've really been everything, I should say, in my life. They've supported me emotionally, they've supported me financially. Okay, not me particularly, but they've supported people through me. So I feel like if you support anyone that is needy, you have supported me as well, because normally I'm the one who reaches out to these people. Some of them do it, actually most of them do it off camera, whereas a few do it on camera and request me to record. You guys have been watching those videos in the past of me reaching out to people, sending them food, going to the ghettos, buying food for people, and renovating people's houses. All that wasn't me, but you guys who watch my video, and I am forever grateful. So back to the story. Early February, I received an email from a stranger, and there's something different about this email. This particular stranger was checking on me to find out if I was fine. And then secondly, he was also talking about a video that I had done 1.5 years ago. For those of you who have been here too long, you'll remember my battle, my struggle with tuberculosis. I took you guys through the whole journey that I went through treating tuberculosis, the challenges I got through that journey, and how I got my treatment up to my healing time, or that whole healing process. I remember doing a video about it, and I think there's a lot of ranting in that video, and you would really feel the pain that I had gone through during that whole journey. And I'm very grateful that I am now totally fine. I remember I swallowed my last medication on the 5th of July, my birthday in 2021, and that is something I can never forget. Up to now, I've never fallen that ill again, and I give glory to God. So this stranger reaches out to me and he's like, oh, I watched your video while you were talking about your struggle with tuberculosis, and I just want to encourage you and let you know that it is well, blah blah blah. And then he told me that he is so proud of me that I did that video, because it might have helped so many people out there that I personally or he might not have known. So he was just trying to encourage me, and I was really grateful. I responded to him showing how grateful I was, and that was it. He didn't respond. So because I always receive such messages, I didn't take it as a big deal. Fast forward a few days later, I am here minding my business. Okay, I wasn't here. I was somewhere. I don't remember. I think I was home. Yeah, I was home minding my own business. And this same stranger reaches out to me on WhatsApp. Most of you know that on every video, I leave my email and my telephone number. So normally, so many of you guys reach out to me either on mail or on my WhatsApp. So Mr. Stranger reaches out to me on WhatsApp, and this time around he tells me that he is so, which words did he use? I've forgotten. He was literally impressed that I respond to all my comments on YouTube. It was like he is happy because there's so many people out there who have YouTube channels and just upload videos and then wait for people to watch and then upload another video. But I took time to respond to all your comments, and to him that was a plus. Like, it impressed him, it made him happy, and he thought he should tell me about it, and also probably I would use that as an encouragement to continue creating content, knowing that people are appreciative and they also love the fact that I respond to their messages. So I definitely responded to him, and I was like, hey, I'm grateful again. Thank you so much for the kind words, blah, 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 blah. And that was it. The following day, Mr. Stranger sends me another message, and then this time around, I think he asked to be a friend. I don't remember, but then I think he asked to be my friend, and yeah, he asked me whether I mind. When I English, he asked me whether I minded. English. How do I phrase that? He asked whether I minded if my English teacher might be watching, Mr. Juke. How do I term that? Okay, he asked me if I minded that he reached out to me any other day. You guys should correct me. And I was like, it's okay. I don't mind. You can reach out to me anytime you feel like. And yeah, that's how he started texting me every now and then, checking on me. Then he started asking me about a few details that I don't share on YouTube, like personal details of what I do, stuff like that, all those things, you know. And yeah, we started having conversations as friends. At that point, okay, I hadn't accepted him as a friend yet. I still accepted him as maybe a subscriber or somebody who watches me on YouTube. We continued speaking here and there. Not speaking, I mean texting. We would text here and there until I think 2 weeks into us texting, he requested if I would let him schedule a call for us. And I was like, no problem, I don't mind. So I think we scheduled our call in the third week. I think third week of February, 3rd or 4th, I don't remember. We scheduled the call. I remember it was a Saturday, and guess what? I think we scheduled the call at around 7, 8. I don't remember, but I was so shocked that this guy called me at it was 8. It was 8 a.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. We scheduled the call for 8 p.m. and this guy called me at exactly 8 p.m. Me, Amito, who never keeps time, was still in the salon working on my hair. So I told him, okay, give me a few minutes, let me finish with the salon and then get home and then call you back. You guys, this guy calls again 20 minutes later. I really want to adapt to this culture of keeping time, but the African in me doesn't let me. I'm hoping that with time, actually I've improved. I've really improved. I keep time better these days than I used to. Anyway, 20 minutes later, he called me and I was still busy. He kept calling until I told him, you know what? Don't call. I'm going to call you when I am done. Because you guys know Kampala saloons. Like, you'll be thinking you're going to get done in 20. Kumbe, you still have like another 1 hour. Fast forward, I was free at 11 p.m. Of course, 11 p.m. is still early, the other side. So we had our first call and started talking, got to know each other even better, blah, blah, blah. You guys, this guy had a very, very beautiful voice. I didn't want him to stop talking. I kept listening to him. I was like, okay, am I listening to an audio book or am I watching a movie? He spoke so well. We talked about life at that point, to be very, very sincere with you guys. I was not attracted to him because I didn't know him. I'd never met him. I'd never even seen him. We'd never even video called. I'd never even seen a picture of him. But he knew me. So definitely there's nothing like I like the guy. What? I was just in love with the voice. That's all. So we talked until the call ended. And then he told me we would schedule another call some other time. We continued texting. Fast forward, we rescheduled another call, another one. We started talking like oftenly, and I think we scheduled our very first video call in March. Yeah, we scheduled our very first video call in March and it was so exciting, you guys. This guy was so handsome. I was like, what? This guy is handsome. I didn't tell him immediately. We had the conversation, I think, until the call was almost coming to an end. I was like, let me just tell this guy. Let me tell him. I was like, you're so handsome. I told him it was so handsome. Did I say handsome? And then, maybe I saw him blushing. He was blushing. He was so happy that I called him handsome. But he is. You guys can attest to that. You've seen him. He's a very handsome guy. So, that was our very first video call. And then, we had other video calls after that. So after those few video calls, let's fast forward to 26th March. I was there. I'm not minding my business as always. I was seeing this guy as a friend. And okay, at that point he was now a friend. Like I would reach out to him. If he hadn't reached out to me, I would also reach out to him, check on him and all those things. So 26th March. Me, I was there minding my own business. I had a women's brunch. I think you guys watched that video. We did a women's brunch, since March is like a women's day. Before I even get there, let me take you back. Women's Day was it 8th March? Guess what? This guy sent me flowers, and was there appreciating me for being a good woman and being so inspirational on my YouTube to other people, blah, those things. I was so happy. I was so happy. He called a friend of mine, Joanne. I've talked about Joanne on this channel so many times. She is a florist. She does the things of gifting people. So he reached out to her and told her to deliver some flowers to me. You guys know how much I love flowers. And of course, there was a card in it that had all those beautiful words. And then, yeah, there were red flowers. I don't remember, but if I still have the picture, I'll put it somewhere here. So, yeah, but all that time, he was sending me these gifts as a friend, and I really appreciated them. At that point, I'd still not seen him in that, in that way. I hadn't seen him as more than a friend but then he was really a nice guy, you guys. He was handsome, he had a nice voice, he was so kind, he was so understanding, he was so communicative. Those are things I like. He was gifting me. Danak, I love people give me flowers. I was like, this guy has like 9 qualities already out of that 10. Like, you know how you be thinking about things in your head, but like you're just joking, like you're not serious. And I was like, but why is God testing me like this? Why is God sending me someone like this? This guy is so perfect. This guy has it all. What is this guy looking for from me? And I was like, okay. So 26th, I was there, Mnange, at the women's brunch. We had a women's brunch with the girls, and this guy calls me. No, he texted me and told me he had something to tell me later in the night. So he was like, oh, get done with your women's brunch, blah, blah, blah. I have something to tell you. And I'm like, okay. At around, that was like 11, at around 3, the guy sends me another message like, oh, I hope you've not forgotten that I have something to tell you later on, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I've not forgotten. And I'm waiting. I'm going to call you when I reach home. It's like, okay. At around about 4:30, over 5, the guy texts me again. I was like, God, what is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this handsome guy? Why isn't he settled? Is it something bad? Did something bad happen to him? So at that point, I was like, why don't you tell me? Is it something very bad? Is it something urgent? I could still leave what I'm doing and attend to you. What is it? Then I was like, no, it's not urgent, blah, blah, blah. This guy was stammering. I was like, okay, whatever this is, it must be something very big. At around 8, I was still not home. He was asking me, are you already home? I'm like, no. I am not home, but I'm about to get home. I'll call you when I get home. I was like, okay. I got home at around midnight. At that point, I think he thought I didn't want to listen to what he wanted to tell me. The pressure increased, like he was on pressure. He kept texting me, are you fine, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what, Amito? Settle down, call this guy, and hear what he wants to tell you. And I reached home, midnight, showered. My girls were here. I remember that day I slept on the couch because some of my friends who stay very far away from Kampala were sleeping at my place because we had gone for the women's brunch together. So I left the bedroom for them and I slept on the couch. Then I was like, after entering my bed, because the couch was my bed that night. I was like, let me call the guy. I called the guy. And guys, guess what the guy said? Just comment down below and tell me before I mention. Anyway, the guy was telling me that, Amito, I've spoken to you for the past 2 months and I feel you're a very nice person. You're so kind. You're so beautiful. He lied. I don't know if I'm beautiful. Anyway, he always tells me, you're so beautiful, you're this, you're... But he said it so much that I didn't even know I was. Then he was like, I don't know how you're going to take this, but I have a question for you. And I was like, question? Roger that. And then he was like, I don't know how you will take this, but I would like to request you to be my girlfriend. I was like, oh my God. Oh. I was like, now as they're on the couch, my friends are here sleeping. They had locked that door. You guys, the amount of hours I made. I was like, oh. I was so out. I was so happy. That's like, I've been waiting for this moment. You know, I was waiting for that moment. I didn't tell you guys. I was waiting for that moment, but I didn't want to rush. And now the guy was telling me that he wanted me to be his girlfriend. And this is something I'd always wanted to hear. You guys, you should have seen me. I hurried to say yes. I hurried to say yes. I was like, yes, I also want to be a girlfriend and I want you to be my boyfriend. And you guys, that's how this beautiful love story began. That was the day, 26th of March. It's the day we decided to date. And after that, he started planning when he should come. And of course, since July is my birth month, he decided to come in July and get to know me better, spend some time with me, and also come to Uganda for the very first time. And we have been good since then. All has been well, and I do not regret ever reading an email from this guy and responding to him. So I don't know if I've skipped some parts, but that is how Steve and I met, my American boyfriend that you guys know about. So that is the story. In case there is anything you guys want to know, you can comment down below and ask me and I'll respond. And in case I've forgotten anything, maybe I will talk about it next time when I am with him. As per now, I'm not with him, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Comment down below and tell me what you think about our love story. And anyway, for me, I had never dated anyone I'd never known anyone for that short time and then decided to date them. That's just something very special about this guy. Like I told you, we had just started speaking and then he was already ticking the 9 qualities of the man I wanted in my life. And I was like, okay, he is already 9 over 10. What else am I waiting? Because normally when you are looking for someone, you have your qualities. Maybe you have 10 qualities. You're like, at least if this person can make 5 or 6, I will try the relationship. But now this guy was 9 over 10. I was like, already we are 9 over 10. This guy is good. And I hadn't gotten to know him even more. But then right now, as I'm speaking, he's like 18 over 10 already. My boyfriend is so good. I've never met anyone so nice like my boyfriend. I am so happy I have him in my life and I'm so proud of him. Anyway, that is our short story. Is it really short? 20 something minutes. It's I'm going to try and edit it. I don't know if I'll be able to edit it very well, but in case I fail to edit it, you guys will just watch the whole video. Otherwise, that is it about our love story. He will come with his own version in one of those videos ahead. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.